对，双整配。唉，咱们回来啊。
Right. Let's see. I would like to show your quiz. Hey, disappear your quiz. Google Classroom. You can just, hey, anything happen?
You can just mute.
What? Can you see the quiz now? You can see, right? Here. Hello, are you here? Can you see it?
Yes, okay.
Okay, right. Let's go through this one with you. Now, I have marked your work already in the Google Classroom. That's why you can, if you haven't seen it, okay, then you can take it and have a look. Now, for the first one, now here, now you can now also open your book, okay, to the page where you find there's a table, okay, showing you the reason or the what information we need to tell people whether the two triangles are congruent, okay. Now for this one, you can see that here, question 1, okay. Now for this one, you can see that I know that for these two triangles, okay, this pair of sides, they are equal. Right. And then these two are equal. And then there's another second pair of sides, these two, okay, these two, they are equal, okay. And then the third pairs will be this one, okay. And for triangle, okay, for triangle, for other polygon or figures, okay, this one, we call it side, right? I think you should know this word, right? And therefore, in this case, I have first, okay, this pair of sides are equal. And then I also have this one equal, okay. And then I have also this pair equal, okay. Therefore, in this case, the information that we have for these two triangles, okay, side, side, side. Therefore, S, okay. It means if I know that all the three pair of sides are equal, okay, in this case, I can tell people that these two triangles, okay, must be congruent. It means they are same shape and size. If the two triangles are congruent, it means that both triangles are having same size and same shape. Okay, right. Now, then for this one, I have a pair of right angle, not RHS. Think carefully. This is hypotenuse. H means this one. But you can see that we don't have any information about the hypotenuse. Therefore, in this case, it is not RHS. It is not RHS. Okay. Therefore, in this case, I know the length of a pair of sides. Okay, S. And then when you write the reason, you have to know the meaning of this. It means I know the side, I know the angle, and then I know the side. And then it needs to follow a sequence. Okay, it means for this one, if I go in this way, okay, therefore I first have side, the information of side, and then it comes to the angles. It comes to the angle. And then side again. Therefore, this is SAS. Now, once again, listen carefully. Listen carefully. This is H. This one. The length which is opposite to the right angle, then this one is called hypotenuse. And then in short, we just use the letter H to represent this one. And then you look at the diagram again. There's no information about H. Okay, nothing. Can you see that? Nothing. I don't know the length here. That's why this one is not RHS, not RHS. It is SAS. SAS. Okay, right? Now, then we come to the next one. And therefore, you first look at look at what you have. Look at what you have. Okay. And then you can just, in your case, you can just use color pens to highlight which one, okay, which ones are in a pair. Okay. These two lengths are in a pair. Okay. And then come to the next one. Angles. Okay. And then for the length here, nothing. We don't know the length. Okay, we don't know the length here. We need to follow the sequence. Okay, therefore in this case, you can see that I am following this direction. Okay, taking this triangle. Okay, the left one. Okay, in this direction. Therefore, the next one that we have information will be this one. Okay, therefore it means first I have information of side and then angle and then angle. Okay, but usually we don't call SAA. Therefore, this one, usually we call AAS. It means either direction is okay, but you have to follow one direction. Okay, you cannot jump like that. Okay. Now, therefore, in this case, if you follow the color, therefore it means I have triangle. You can follow the color here, ACB, like that, ACB. Okay, therefore I have triangle ACB. And then this one is just for talking about triangle. Okay, when we talk about two triangle, when we are telling people whether the triangles are congruent, this symbol means congruent. Okay, therefore, if you want to talk about the length, AB equal ED. Okay, I think one of you made a mistake, used the wrong symbol. Okay, when we say that these two lengths or these two sides are equal in length, and then we just use the equal sign. Okay, not this one. Okay, this one is just referred to congruent, not equal. Okay. And therefore we have triangle ACB, and then congruence to A. You look at the blue color. For A, it is equals to angle E, okay, of the second triangle. Okay, therefore we say that angle A corresponds to angle E. And then for angle C, okay, corresponds to angle F. Okay, therefore triangle ACB is congruent to triangle EFD, like that. Okay. Any questions up to this one? We have a stranger. Who is that? Who is the stranger? I can't, yeah, what's the name? Let me check. What's the name for the stranger? I can't see it. Which one? Can you tell me the name of the participant? Which thing you have, he or she is a stranger? Because if I look at the names, they look similar. They look quite familiar to me. Which one? Why I cannot see that one? Why? Let me look at it once again. I'm checking, but it's not in my list. But if I look at my screen, I could not see that person. The one you were talking about. Oh, he's gone. Right. Now it is, how many of you are here? 30. Okay, right. Let me log the meeting. Okay. I have logged the meeting already. Okay, that's why if you, I think you have the WhatsApp group. Okay, in case someone wants to join the meeting, maybe you tell me later. Okay, right. Let's go back here. Okay. Now, therefore, in this case, I want you to learn how to write the step in details. Okay, that's why I'm still talking about question 2A. Now, usually we need to tell people what we have. We have AB equals ED. Can you see here? Okay, ED. Maybe I change to another pen. Okay, in this case, if we have the length, we can write it down, okay, 2 cm. And then if this one, okay, is referring to this triangle, okay, therefore the next one, you have to say, write down, say angle BAC here, okay, equals angle DEF, right, which is 76 degree. If you write in this way, angle DEF equals angle BAC, okay, this one is not a good practice. Okay, it means we just keep one side. Okay, we just keep one side. Okay, talking about the same triangle. Okay, that's why, if you, here, if you are talking about the one on the left, okay, when you write on the right left hand side, then you just keep doing that. Okay, therefore we talk about angle BAC here. Okay, because for the left hand side here, I'm talking about this triangle. Okay, and then come to the next one, then we have the next angle, which is angle ACB. Okay, equals angle EFD. Okay, equals 33 degrees. This part means you just list out what you have seen in the diagram. Okay, it means what information you can see in the diagram. You just write down here. Okay, and then just list the information. And then what you have at the end, what's the result after you have got this information, then you know that triangle ACB is this congruence to triangle what? EFD, right? And then based on all this information, what kind of information is it? Okay, in short, I have AAS. I have two angles and then one side like that. Okay. Right, then we go to the next one. For this one, you can see that there's no length given. Now, for congruent triangle, whenever we don't have information about the length, usually we cannot say that they are congruent because I cannot confirm that they are having the same size. If I don't have information about the length, it means I can have a smaller triangle. Okay, I can have a more smaller triangle which have the same angles. Okay, just like there's a similar case when we talk about square, right? When we talk about square, I know that these four angles are 90 degrees, right? But I can have a smaller figures like that, which is also a square. Okay, with these four angles, 90 degrees. Okay, I mean that these two figures are having the same angles. Okay, but the case is that they are different size. Therefore, in this case, the two cannot be congruent. Okay, right? And therefore, in this case, for part B, so he wants to join again, right? Ask him to join. Now, I unlock the meeting. Have unlocked already. Right? Therefore, in this case, for this one, part B, okay, these two triangles are not congruent. These two triangles are not congruent. Okay, and then for part C, now part C, look at it carefully. Now if you look at this one, if I look at this one, don't just look at these two. that maybe there's a kind of confusions that if you just look at the two diagram here, okay, they look congruent. But the case is that it's asked whether they must be congruent. Now, what does that mean? It means don't just look at the diagram. The case is that you look at the informations given. It means you are having angles, and then the length of these two sides, and then the length of these two sides. Okay, this is what information you know here. Okay, which one? This one, no side here, no SSS. Think carefully. Now, therefore, in this case, if I don't look at this one, okay, if I ask you to draw another triangle, okay, if I ask you to draw another triangle with this information, then I can do something like that. Imagine, let me get the pen. I have this length, I have this angle, but I can have AC somewhere here. Okay, it means these two are the same. Okay, because I don't have any information of this length of BC. I don't have any information of this one. Therefore, it means I can draw another triangle. I can draw another triangle. Okay, AB. I follow this length. Okay, it means I can draw this triangle so that these two lengths are the same. And then I have these two are the same. And then I can still have these two angles the same. Okay, but totally, okay, obviously these two triangles are not congruent, not same shape. Okay, because this length, no information. Okay, this length is not fixed, or the other saying. Okay, therefore in this case, if I have just this kind of information, I cannot confirm these two triangles are congruent. Therefore, part C, okay, they may not be congruent. They may not be congruent. It means I cannot tell they must be. Okay. Right. And then for this one, now it means you imagine if you want to draw the triangle, okay. Let's see. I want to clear the drawing. No SSS here. Okay, right. Now, if I want to draw this triangle, okay, for example, if this is 5 units, okay, and then this is right angle, it means I need to say measure, okay, this length is also 5 units so that they are the same, right? And then I need to have a right angle here, okay? Therefore, this length should go like that. But I don't know because I don't know the length, okay? Therefore, I don't know how long here, right? Okay, but I know the length here. Okay, therefore imagine, okay, if this length should be this long, okay, the endpoint is here. Okay, I start from this endpoint, I start from this endpoint. If I draw something like that, okay, if you look at these two lengths, if I look at these two, compare these two, okay, of course, I cannot say that they are equal, right? Okay, therefore, in this case, this is not correct. There's only one point. There's only one point somewhere here. Okay, so that if I draw in this way, then these two lengths are equal. There's only one point. Oh, one point here. Okay, cannot go somewhere here or cannot go somewhere here. Okay, there's a one particular point so that I can have this length same as this one. Therefore, it means I can only, no other possibility. There's only one triangle I can draw. Okay, therefore in this case, okay, if for these two triangle, okay, for these two triangle, if I confirm this one is a right angle, if I confirm that these two lengths are the same, okay, these two are the same, and I confirm these two lengths also the same, okay, therefore these two triangle must be same size and same shape, okay, therefore in this case they are congruent. Okay, you have to first think about whether you can say that they are congruent. If you can confirm that they are congruent, then you think about the reason or what information you have. Okay, I have right angle. I have length of one side. And then for right angle triangle, this length has a different name, which is called hypotenuse. Okay, therefore in this case, RHS. Up to this one, any problems? Any question you want to ask? Why 2C are not congruent? Because this length and this length, they can be different. They can be different. Because these two angles, no information, they can be different. Also, that's why the length here can be different. Therefore, that's the case that I can have a triangle with different shape with this same information. Okay. And for the next one, because I need to confirm that you know how to check whether the triangles are congruent. If you don't know how to check whether the triangles are congruent, you may have problems in the next session. Okay, you are not able to check whether the triangles are similar. Okay, therefore I just want to spend more time here. Okay, how about this one? Now, this one, if you compare these two, if you compare these two, now this length should correspond to this length. I do it one by one first. Okay, this length correspond to this length, right? And then this is 9 units. Okay, correspond to this length, right? Okay, but you can see that it means I should compare these two angles. But if I look at these angles together in a pair, actually there's no information. I cannot say that these two angles are equal. Okay, do you know what I mean? Now, therefore, it means it can be the case that I can have a triangle in this way, 5 units. But because I don't have information about angle A and angle E, I can have 9 units in this way. Okay, therefore, it means for the information given, I cannot confirm that they are congruent because there is the case that they are possible that they are different shape because angle A and angle E may be different. Okay, therefore these two triangles are not congruent. Okay, and then you can compare these two first. How about these two? Okay, this length, okay, correspond to this length. Okay, and then this one correspond to this one. Okay, it's the case that I have no information of any angles. Okay, this one and this one should be in a pair. Okay, but not enough information. Okay, therefore in this case, these two cannot be congruent, or I cannot tell whether they are congruent, or more precisely. Okay, and then you try to compare the triangle in this way, and then how about if I compare these two together like that? Okay, this length correspond to this length, and then 9 units is here, 9 units is here, right? And therefore in this case, it seems that I have a pair of angles, right? But there's a problem that if I cannot if I don't know these two, that can be a problem. This one is just similar for 2C. This case, for these two triangles, okay, it can be the problem, okay, because if angle E and angle Q are different, it means one is smaller, one is bigger. Do you know what I mean? It means I can have same length, okay, with a bigger angle here, same length. If it means these angles can be changed in this way. Can you see clearly? This one. There's a problem if I have the two length here, but the angle between these two lengths, if I don't know the information, then it can happen like that. Okay, I can have these two the same, but the angles here are not the same. Then I can have different kinds of triangles, different shapes. Okay, with the length here, these lengths are equal, but the angles are different like that. Okay, therefore in this case, there is not enough information to tell these two triangles are congruent. These two, I mean, not enough information because I don't know the angle here. Therefore, this angle is important in this case. Okay, and then therefore, if you look at these two, yes, season, what's going on? someone has left, right? Who is that? Right, ask him to join now. Okay, and then the first one and then the fourth one. Can you see that this time I have fixed these two angles? It means it's just like when you use a compass. Do you remember what's compass? The one for drawing the circle. It means the angle between these two, okay, between these two lengths, okay, is fixed this time. Therefore, the shape of the triangle, okay, is also fixed. Okay, therefore, these two are congruent. These two are congruent. Okay, must be congruent. Okay, and therefore for this one will be SAS. If we need to list out the step, it means AB equals XC, okay? And then angle BAC equals angle CXY. And then I have AC equals XY. Okay, therefore triangle ABC congruent to triangle XCY. And then reason SAS. Okay. Any questions? If you don't understand, you need to tell me, or you can ask me after the lesson. And then for part B, you need to find this angle. What? Wait. What? Richard, you want to ask something? Okay, nothing. Now for this one, you may need to find the angle first. You need to find the angle first. And then you can compare. You can compare the two triangles. Okay. Now the case is that you can look at that. I can tell you that these triangles and this one are congruent if you look at them carefully, because by angle sum of triangle, I can find that this one is 40 degrees. Okay, and therefore imagine if I ask you to draw a triangle, okay, it means I have a length, okay, seven units, and then you need to measure this one is 40 degrees, okay, somewhere here, right? And then for this part, 80 degrees, okay, and then it means if this angle is 80 degrees, you must go in this way, okay? Of course, you need to use a protractor, okay? You need to go this way. Therefore, there's only one point. These two lines will join together. Therefore, it fixes the shape of the triangle, okay? You cannot get another one after fixing these two angles, okay? Therefore, in this case, for the given information here for these two, I can confirm that they are congruent, okay, because these two, okay, this information, okay, is fixed, okay, and then they can fix the triangle. Now the second one, for this one, okay, you can see that if you, maybe I clear the drawing first. Now if you look at it, look at them more carefully. Okay, 60 degrees. This is 40. Okay, it means 60 is here. Now then you can see that between, for the first figure, okay, between 60 degrees and 40 degrees, I mean the side, okay, next to these two angles should compare with this one. Okay, therefore you can see that this one, it is unknown. Okay, therefore these two may not be congruent. May not be congruent. Okay. And then for the next one, now you need to look at the figure, okay, and then I know that this angle and this angle in a pair, okay, and then this angle and this angle in a pair, okay, and then this length, okay, they are in pair, in one pair, okay, and actually because I know two pairs of angles are equal, of in this figure, actually we know that this angle must be equal. Therefore, in this case, now, if all the angles, you can see that all the three pairs of angles, they are equal. The shape is fixed. Okay, just the case that it may be a bit smaller, just like square. Okay, if I know that, okay, if I know that these two lengths must be equal, I know that it is a square. Okay, then a smaller one, okay, are having same angles here, okay, but the length, of course, this length and this length are not equal, but I know that they are also square, similar shape, okay, the shape is a square, same shape, but not different, but not the same size. But because I also have information about one length here, therefore I know that they are same shape and then same size. And therefore, in this case, these two triangles are congruent. Okay. Now for this one, but actually for number 4, there must be congruent triangles. You need to write down a pair of congruent triangles, but you need to give the reason. Okay, therefore in this case you follow, okay, if you follow one direction, okay, you have angle and the angle, okay, no information about the length. No, I should go in the other direction. Angle, and then the length. Okay, therefore AAS. AAS. Okay. And for the next one, I have R. And then I have length. And then this one share with the two triangles, of course. It is same. I mean, if I split the two triangles like that, okay, of course, these two lengths are equal. Okay, it means one triangle is PQR, and then the other triangle is PSR. Okay, this length must be the same as this one. okay, because this length is shared by the two triangles, okay? Therefore, in this case, and then if you look at this length, okay, this one is opposite, PR is opposite to the right angle. Therefore, this is H, hypotenuse. Therefore, in this case, for this one, these two triangles are congruent. The reason is RHS, RHS, okay? If we need to write the step very clearly in details, okay, we need to tell, for example, angle PQR, okay, we mentioned the right angle, okay, equals angle PSR, okay, the right angle. And then I have PR, of course, equals PR, okay, this length. And then I also have QR equals SR. And therefore I have triangle PQR congruence to triangle PSR. Reason RHS. Now for number 5, be very careful. Now look at the information that you have. Now whenever two triangles are sharing one side, just like this one, okay, therefore I first have AD, okay, for both triangles, okay, this length, okay, this sides are the same, okay, and then you are given this angle here, and then you are also given this length here, okay. Can you see the different color? Okay, this is one side of the triangle, and then I come to the angle, and then this one is also one side of the triangle, okay. And be very careful, be very careful. If you look at the diagram, here now, this angle is unknown, okay. You are not given the value of this angle, okay. Right. Now therefore how we can write the information that we have for question 5. Let's see, I should do in this way. First, I have AD equals AD. Because this length is shared by the two triangles, and then if you look at the diagram, I note angle ADB, okay? It is equals to angle ADC, okay, ADC, because it states clearly that both of them are 108 degrees. And then I also know that BD equals CD. Therefore, the triangle on the left, triangle ADB, is congruent to triangle ADC. And then the information I have is SAS. This is part A. Okay, these are the steps for part A. Now, after you have told people that these two triangles are congruent, therefore it means I have these three pieces of information tell me that these two triangles are congruent. They are same shape and size. And therefore, after this, I can do part B. Because they are congruent, therefore I know that angle DAC must be equal angle DAB, which is 32 degrees. It means after you have known that two triangles are congruent, then you can tell people that these two angles are in one pair. Okay, they are equal. And then after you have told people that angle DAC, this one is also 32 degrees, then you can write down y plus 32 degrees plus 108 degrees equals 180 degrees. Okay, angle sum of triangle. Now you must write down this one. Now, if you don't write down this one, then it is very funny. Because if you just look at these two diagrams, 32 degrees here, 108 degrees here, y is here. They are not in the same triangle. Okay, therefore, this step is very important. This one is very important. Angle DAC equals angle DAB. You must tell people about this one. Okay, and then for x is easy. Okay, x equals 6, no unit, because the unit is written here. It means x cm equals 6 cm. Okay, therefore x equals 6. Okay, no unit. Okay, it says okay up to this one. And then I think number 6, okay, 6a, okay, tells you quickly it is SSS. Okay, that one, okay, the pair of triangles. Okay, and then just for part B, now for part B, after you have tell people which two triangles are congruent, then you should know that these two angles are in pairs. Okay, it means angle RSQ equals angle PSQ. But angle RSQ plus angle PSQ equals 180 degrees because they are adjacent angles on straight line. Because they are equal, therefore it means, for example, angle RSQ plus angle RSQ equals 180 degrees. And therefore angle RSQ is 90 degrees. Therefore, we have Q as perpendicular to PR. Okay, this one. Okay, up to this moment, any problems? Anything you want to ask? Anyone have questions? Joshua, are you here? Joshua.
What?
Are you here?
Yes, here. I just went to the toilet.
Okay. Okay. Right. Anyone have questions? Now, maybe you try to look at what I have marked for you, okay, in Google Classroom, okay? And then if you still have questions about congruent triangle, you tell me tomorrow, okay? If you don't ask me any questions tomorrow, then I will continue to the next one. Then we will talk about similar triangles, okay? Are you okay with this? Hello? Are you okay with this? Now, if, okay, right. Then I think it's time now, okay? We stop here and then I see you tomorrow again, okay? You check your work in Google Classroom, okay? You are dismissed now. Bye.
Bye bye.
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 Bye.